In this video, we're going to illustrate how iScope can now import Nearmap imagery automatically through the Nearmap API. Let's first take a look at the super quick process of importing the imagery into iScope and the benefits of being able to do so. Then we will go more in depth by showing you step by step how to get the API code from your Nearmap account and then how you implement the API code into your iScope account to make it all happen. The good news is that it's very simple. We are currently inside of an estimate, and we're going to navigate up to the top left of the screen and click the Estimate Settings link. Inside of the resulting drop-down menu, choose Manage Nearmap Imagery. Here, inside the Manage Nearmap Imagery screen, you will see the client's street address as well as their state. This is automatically populated from the Property Details screen where you had entered the client's address. Sometimes this is enough information and sometimes it is not. In this case, it is sufficient. After I show you how the imagery is managed, I'll circle back and discuss the address field in a little bit greater detail. The search resulted in 14 images being found. These images all contain the date in which the photo was taken at the bottom of each thumbnail. So since we have 14 images, then that means that there are 14 distinct capture dates. The dates are sorted from the most recent at the top left down to the oldest at the bottom. It appears that these photo capture dates range from April of 2020 to December of 2014. Let's click on the first image or the plus sign at the bottom of the image. The result of either is the same. Give it a second to load, and directly in the middle of the screen is the home. It is the one with the swimming pool. Now you can choose to view a larger image, and it will then load the image full screen in a separate browser tab. You can then click the mouse pointer onto the screen and it enlarges it even further. You will then need to use the horizontal and vertical scroll bars to position yourself directly over the image. However, this is not really the best way to view the image. If you're trying to verify the date on which some damage had occurred to the home, then you will want a little more control. So I'm going to close this new tab and then click the Download Picture button located at the bottom of the screen. The image downloads to the bottom left of the Chrome browser, and I can click the image. I can now click the image and then press and hold down the Control key and move the mouse wheel back and forth to zoom in or out of the image. This method gives you the most control. Next, we can click the Add This Picture button to place a check mark next to the image to import it into the estimate. As you can see, there is now a check mark next to the image. You can then place more check marks next to images from other capture dates to include them into the import as well. In this example, I will choose one from 2017 and then also the last one from 2014. I will then click the Save Changes button at the bottom left of the screen to finalize the image import. I will now close this screen and navigate back to the main estimate screen. The Nearmap imagery that we just imported now resides in the standard picture section where you would import any other photos that you would want to include in the estimate. We can get there by going back up to the Estimate Settings link and selecting Photo Management from the drop-down menu. As you can see, all three of the Nearmap images have been imported. If you click one of the thumbnails, then it will open up. Note at the top left of the image, you can see the date that the photo was taken by Nearmap. You can see that the two homes that share a lot right behind the home with the swimming pool both have new roofs, as does the roof directly to the right of the home with the pool. If you close this image and then click the first image from 2014, you can see that back then the roofs were old. So we know that those roofs had been replaced since 2014. You could go through all of the imagery available from Nearmap and come pretty close to the time period when those roofs were replaced. You can also go through the images and try to find one with the least amount of tree coverage and then download that one for use in RoofSnap or any other roof diagram report vendor. Of course, since you need a Nearmap subscription to use this portion of iScope, then you could use your Nearmap API inside of your RoofSnap account as well and import the imagery directly into RoofSnap. Each image can also have the title and description edited. I will click the pencil icon to open up the editor. You can see that in the title of this photo, the date the image was captured is automatically populated. You can add to this or delete the title entirely. In the description below, you can include a text description of the photo. In this last image, I have changed the title to better describe the origin of the image. I have also described the difference between this photo and the next more recent photo in that the tree near the home has been removed. Lastly, you can set one of these images, or any image for that matter, as a front page image. This means that it will print on the first page of the estimate directly to the right of the customer details. Now, let's go back into the main screen and print this estimate to see how it looks. We will click the print link at the top left of the screen, and then let's go into the report settings. You can see here that I have a check next to Include Nearmap Pictures Download URL. This will essentially place all of the Nearmap imagery into a zip file and then post a download link on the front page of the estimate that anyone can click to download the Nearmap imagery. Let's save changes and it will take us back to the print dialog. Let's click Generate PDF and then click Download. It will download the PDF file to the bottom left of your browser window. You can see here that the download link for the Nearmap imagery zip file is located right on the front of the estimate. Here at the end of the estimate where the pictures are located, you can see on the bottom left of this third image is the capture date. On the first image, I had typed in the words Nearmap Imagery Capture Date. Then I described how this tree was here during 2014 but was removed prior to the next image above it in 2017. Well, this is the end of part 1 of this two-part series on Nearmap. Part 2 of this video is limited to discussing where to go in your Nearmap account to set up the Nearmap API for use inside of iScope, and also how to set up the API inside of iScope itself so that the imagery from your Nearmap account will import directly into your iScope account.